you have to sing?
Well, no. But singing does bring me joy. You know, baking brings me joy too. In fact, Carl, there are many things that bring me joy. How about you?
Yeah, well, silence brings me joy.
Ooh, somebody's not in a very good mood today. Hello, boys and girls. Are you feeling joyful today? I am. Carl over there is having a cranky day. I've tried to get him to think about some of the things that bring him joy, but you know, Carl, some things take a while. Personally, I think it's a lot easier to be joyful than it is to be sad or angry, and it feels better too. Oh, there are so many things that can bring joy into our lives. Some things make everybody joyful, and then there are other things that make some of us joyful because God has given us all different things that we like. How about you? Can you think of a bunch of things that bring you joy? Oh, in today's show, we're going to learn about being joyful and what to do when we're not. Did you know that sometimes it's a choice? Oh, I know that sounds so strange, but it's true. So you think about all the things that bring you joy, and later we're going to share. Are you ready to see the cake? I'm sure you are. It is a joy cake.
Let's get all our friends, 'cause it's that time again. It's time to head on down to Miss Charity's Diner. Dusty's gonna come along, and we'll see Farmer Shalom. It's time to have some fun at Miss Charity's Diner. Take Constable Howie by the hand, Sulin, Josiah, and Mr. Dan. Another special day is coming our way at Miss Charity's Diner. Mr. Radium's got a story for you. Mr. Bookworm's gonna be there too. More things to learn, more things to do at Miss Charity's Diner. Carl's got his apron on. Mr. Marty's singing a song. Everybody come along to Miss Charity's Diner. Come on, let the fun begin, 'cause it's that time again. A happy day with all our friends at Miss Charity's Diner. Nothing could be finer than to spend some time at Miss Charity's Diner.
Your high score. Yeah, right. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez. Nothing. Now I got twice as high as you.
Oh, you're reading Treasure Island? Oh, Bo, I loved that book when I was your age. Isn't it exciting?
Video games are way more fun.
You like video games more than books? But why?
Because video games are awesome. And exciting. And mind-blowing. And we've got the scores to prove it.
Well, books are wonderful too, you know. They can take you to places you've never been and to people you've never seen.
Well, I guess these books are taking us someplace.
They are where?
To the library. We're bringing
we're
them back.
taking them back.
You're taking back 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Jewel? You mean to tell me you didn't like this book?
You never read it?
I don't understand. Why did you take these books out of the library if you weren't going to read them?
We have to do book reports. Yuck.
You have a book report to do, but you didn't read any books. So how did you find anything to write about?
I just wrote down what was on the cover.
I don't think that's going to work. Bo, did you do the same thing that Joel did?
Uh-huh.
What you two need is a little Tom Swift.
Is that a new video game?
No, it's a favorite book of mine from when I was a kid. Actually, there's a whole series of them.
You mean like an action movie?
Oh, much better than that, if you ask me. My favorite was Tom Swift and the Visitor from Planet X.
I didn't know I had books like that in the old days.
Very funny. Listen, I have a great idea. When you're at the library, why don't you see if they have any Tom Swift books there?
Okay, Miss Charity, but just for you.
This better be good.
I promise.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, now I know where they get that saying, stubborn as a mule. I'm gonna have to go out there and try again later.
That's 3 times today you've tried. You know, you just don't give up, do you, Shalom?
I need my mules. They help me with the heavy loads. I mean, they work so hard.
Well, only if you can get them to move.
Yeah, well, as long as the end result is that the work is done, that's what brings me joy.
But you said that when the harvest is plentiful, that's what brings you joy.
Well, I guess when I say joy, I mean kind of like satisfaction or gladness.
Oh, kind of like me.
Yeah, I guess.
And doesn't it say in the Bible that one of the fruits of the Spirit is joy?
Yeah, the Bible talks a lot about joy. It tells us that we should find joy in God.
Then everyone who trusts God should have lots of joy in their heart?
Even when things don't go our way or we have to face a stubborn problem, like the mule back there, you know, we've got to trust God that he's going to work things out. It's a wonderful feeling.
Is that why you're always singing that happy song?
The happy song?
What is it now?
Happy song? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart.
Farm.
No, down in my heart, Dusty. In my heart, not in the farm. In my heart. Let's
Yeah,
try it again.
the farm.
No, in my heart. Try it again. I've got the joy, 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 joy down
on
in my
the farm.
heart. Why did I know you were going to do that again?
This is the farm?
No, listen. I'm going to make you try it by yourself. You do a solo and you get it right. Okay? You're doing it until you get it right. Try solo. Go ahead.
I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my
You don't sound very happy. Why are you so low?
down in my heart.
Got the words right, but why are you so low?
Because you told me to sing a solo.
Dusty, I didn't mean solo. By yourself, you silly dog. What am I going to do with you? Huh? What am I going to do with you? Why don't you go get the slipper?
Come on, let's praise the Lord. One, two, three, let's go. Come on and praise Him. Praise Him. We're gonna praise Him in the morning. Praise Him in the noontime. Praise Him. Praise Him. I'm gonna praise Him when the sun goes down. We're gonna love Him. Love Him. Oh, love Him in the morning. Love Him in the noontime. Love Him. Love Him. Oh, love Him when the sun goes down. What's His name? What's His name? His name is Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus in the morning. Jesus in the noontime. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus when the sun goes down. I'm gonna praise Him. Praise Him. I'm gonna praise Him in the morning. Praise Him in the noontime. Praise Him. Praise Him. Oh, praise Him when the sun goes down. We're gonna love Him. Love Him. Oh, love Him in the morning. Love noontime. Love Him. Love Him. Oh, love Him when the sun goes down. Oh, what's His name? What's His name? Barry Bradley. Jesus, oh, Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noon. Jesus, Jesus, oh, Jesus when the sun goes down. Praise Him, praise Him, we're gonna praise Him in the morning. Noontime, praise Him, oh, praise Him when the sun goes down. We're gonna love Him.
Hi, my name is Abby. I've come down here to Miss Charity's Diner to tell you about Miss Charity's Kids Club website. When you're a member, it's really awesome. You can email any of the characters like Miss Charity, Mr. Stan, and even Josiah and Sue Lynn. When you go to the website, you will see all of Miss Charity's Diner's episodes for life. You could even get a birthday card from Miss Charity when it's your birthday. There are all sorts of neat things to do at Miss Charity Diner's Kids Club website, and all you have to do is go to www.faithville.com and make sure it's okay with your mom or dad and tell them Abby sent you. Remember, the website is www.faithville.com.
Miss Charity, have you ever read Tom Swift and the Flying Lab?
Oh, does this ever bring back memories?
How about Tom Swift and his giant robot?
Oh, I remember like it was yesterday. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you two have already read these books.
Uh-huh. You were right, Miss Charity. Books are fun to read. And now we'll really have good book reports. And we owe it all to you.
Books. Imagine the places you're going to see and the people you're going to meet. Oh.
Hi, how may I help you?
I'd like that pink one, please, Miss Jania.
This one? Oh, that's a great choice. There you go. Enjoy. Thank you for coming by today.
Bye.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, I decided to get a sunflower.
Okay, which one would you like?
This one, please.
Okay, good choice. There you go, enjoy.
Thank you,
Nice
bye.
to see you, bye. I guess you're next.
Boy, is it ever kind of you to give out flowers.
Oh, thank you. What would you like?
Maybe I'll take that big yellow one right there.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, it's beautiful. Good choice. There you are. Thanks for coming by today.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, that was fun.
Boy, Mr. Radium, this is neat. I don't think I've ever seen so many happy faces in one place at one time.
I know. Wasn't it wonderful? Oh, praise God.
And how? You know, if you could bottle up all this joy, you'd be a millionaire.
Mr. Bookworm, I am a millionaire.
You are? Since when?
Since I started noticing all of the joy around me every day.
Huh?
Maybe I need to explain it a little differently. I know. I could explain joy using a Chucky and Gordy story. Would you like to hear one?
I'd love to hear one.
Okay. Girls and boys at home, would you like to hear a Chucky and Gordy story today, too? Oh, Dad, I love camping, said Gordy as he put another marshmallow on his stick. Me too, agreed Chucky. I like camping and canoeing and biking and the campfires. Whoa, don't forget the mosquitoes, Chucky and Gordy's mom said. The mosquitoes, I think we can do without, Chucky and Gordy's dad said. Do you know what I like best about camping, boys? I like noticing things that I may have missed in every day that have been there all the time. What do you mean, Dad? asked Gordy. Well, boys, you know how we get all so busy and caught up in things, and we miss the joy that God gives us every day. And being out in nature gives us a chance to see that again. Like, listen, like that owl hooting way over there. Hoo, hoo, went the owl. Hoot, 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 mimicked Chucky and Gordy. Hey, Dad, what do you think he's saying? Chucky and Gordy asked. Oh, that's easy, said Mom. I think he's saying, Chucky and Gordy, time for bed, time for bed. Well, Chucky and Gordy and their mom and dad laughed, and as they snuggled into their sleeping bags that night, Chucky and Gordy's dad thought maybe the boys should get up the next morning and go on a treasure hunt for things that they might never have seen or never noticed at home. That's a great idea, said Chucky. We could be like pirates and go on a treasure hunt. That would be a great idea, Gordy agreed. All right, me mateys, off to bed you go, their dad said. Well, Chucky and Gordy went to sleep so fast that it was morning before they knew it, and they jumped out of their sleeping bags and they started their adventure. Gordy was the first to find something. He found an ant trying to carry a little tiny stick. And every time the ant dropped the stick, he picked it up again. Gordy said, I never noticed how determined the little ant has to be in order to get that stick wherever he's taking it. Then Chucky, at another part of the campground, he saw a worm trying to dig into the ground. And he noticed that there was a robin out looking for its breakfast, going peck, 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 with his beak in the dirt. Oh no, said Chucky. Hurry, little worm. And just as the robin came, the worm got down in his hole. Oh, shoo. Chucky and Gordy were so busy noticing things that they hadn't noticed before that they didn't realize that it was breakfast time. Boys, shouted his mom, come and get your breakfast. Well, Chucky and Gordy ran back to the campsite and their dad asked them, well, what did you find? Oh, it was so cool, Gordy said. I found an ant and a squirrel and a frog. Me too, said Chucky. You know what I found? I found a robin and a worm and a squirrel and a toad. It was awesome, Dad. So can I assume that your adventure was successful, their dad said? Oh, yeah, it was the greatest. We saw all kinds of things that we might have missed at home. All the joys that God has given us that we never noticed before. Well, joy to the world, said their dad, and joy to the fishies in the deep blue sea, added Mom.
Boy, once you start noticing all the things God's given us, there's no stopping the joy.
You're right, and you know what? Usually, they're right under our noses the whole time.
And you know what gave me the most joy in that story, Miss Geranium?
Oh, what, Mr. Bookworm?
The worm got away.
Joy to the world.
I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart. I've got the joy, joy,
Hey, Josiah,
joy,
sing
joy.
with us. I got the joy,
whatever.
Hey, why don't you sing with us?
Yeah, come on, Josiah. Our singing can't be that bad.
Well, mine isn't anyways.
Sue Lynn, there's nothing that could make me sad.
Oh, yeah? My life could.
Oh, you're so dramatic, Josiah.
Am not.
You are.
Why could your life make me sad?
Yeah, your life sort of makes me laugh.
Sue Lynn.
Mr. Dan, look at me. I'm too short. My nose is too wide. My teeth are too big. I'm terrible at basketball. And my mom and dad won't even buy me a new Game Boy. I told them everybody else had one, and they still won't get me one. And you know what? It even looks like it's gonna rain.
Whoa, there's some very unhappy thoughts rolling around in that head of yours, isn't there?
And that's not all that's rolling around.
Sue Lynn, you're supposed to be spreading God's joy, not making things worse.
I'm sorry, but gosh, Josiah, you have a lot of good things too, like moi.
Oh, yeah, that just makes my day.
Josiah, what happened to having the joy of the Lord?
Well, why wouldn't he have joy? He's got everything.
Josiah, you need to change some of your attitude.
What?
I'll say, goodness.
You always have something to say.
I do not.
Joy bells keep ringing in my soul. Joy bells keep ringing in my soul.
Constable Howie sure likes to sing, doesn't he? He sure does.
Joy bells keep ringing in my soul. Are you girls laughing at me?
We weren't really laughing at you.
Is that so?
Oh, Constable Howie, we weren't really laughing at you. We were sort of laughing at...
You were laughing at the way I sing. Well, that's all right, because singing is just an expression of my joy.
But why are you so joyful, Constable Howie?
Because I've got Jesus down in my soul. And singing is just a way of expressing that joy. Now, is there something wrong with that?
Constable Howie, how else do you express your joy besides singing?
Well, I like to witness to people everywhere I go and tell them about the love of Jesus and then invite them to church.
You talk about Jesus everywhere you go?
Yep. everywhere. As a matter of fact, I was in the dentist's office the other day, and I witnessed to a man in the waiting room.
In the dentist waiting room?
Yes, in the waiting room. And that rude man, he began to laugh at me. As a matter of fact, he even called me crazy.
Constable Howie, did you place that man under arrest for acting like that?
No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I agreed with him. I told him I was crazy, but crazy for God. I wasn't going to let that man's rudeness steal my joy that day, because I was in the dentist's office and I needed all the joy I could get.
So what did the rude man do, Constable Howie?
You know, it was kind of strange. Oh, not strange, because God's hand was in it.
So what did God do, Constable Howie?
Well, that man, he just sat there and he just glared at me. And then he got up and he came over and sat right down beside me.
So why did he do that? What did you do? Were you scared?
Well, no, I was nervous because I didn't know what he was going to do. But then after that, a broad smile came across his face. And then do you know what he asked me?
Come on, Constable Howie. Tell us what the rude man asked you.
He asked me if he could have that joy too. And then I prayed with him and I asked him to allow Jesus to come into his heart so that he could experience that joy.
That is awesome, Constable Howie. And all that happened just because you're singing in the dentist office?
Well, it wasn't because of my singing. It was because he recognized that deeply rooted joy in my heart. That is what he was hungering for.
Man, oh man, Constable Howie. Your joy probably changed that man's life.
Come on, Nathana. Let's go spread some joy. Oh,
I got the joy, 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 joy.
Down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got it.
Hello, my name is Tom Collins, producer of Faithville and Miss Charity's Diner. We're hearing from you that you're learning and enjoying our programs, and that's wonderful. You can learn more about us at our website. We're a worldwide nonprofit media ministry that depends upon your prayers and support. We need your donations to continue our good work, and your donation is tax deductible. You can go online to make your donation on our website at faithville.com now, or you can mail your check payable to Faithville, Box 7, Maidstone, Ontario, Canada, N0R1K0, or Box 441, 665, Detroit, Michigan, USA 48244. Or you can call to donate by credit card to Faithville at 1-888-450-1111. Thank you for helping Faithville and Miss Charity's Diner bring the good news of Jesus to children in your community and around the world.
Josiah, we need to think about all the good things God has done for us. That way, we can't help but be joyful.
yeah. The Sunday school teacher said that joy is a choice.
Well, what's that mean?
Well, it means that even when things are not going the way that we want, we can choose to thank God and be happy. I'm sure there's lots of things that Sue Lynn doesn't like about herself, but she chooses to be happy and thinks about the good things.
Really, because I can't think of any.
Want a list?
Anyway, everybody has bad days, Josiah. You know, there's lots of things I would like to do or to be, but instead of walking around all grumpy and not happy, I think of things that I can do. That's how you choose to have joy.
So, I have to change my thinking.
That's right.
We have to think about all the neat things like pets, parents, and most of the time, our great looks and friends that we can enjoy sharing ice cream with.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Josiah, would you like to share some ice cream with me today?
Yeah, would I? Boy, ice cream and Jesus give me lots of joy.
Hey, what about me, Mr. Dan? I thought of it first.
Oh, I guess this is one of those days that you're going to have to choose to be joyful, Sulin, even though you're not going to have any ice cream.
Mr. Dan.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There's lots of ice cream. Everybody's going to have some, but you got to sing a joyful song unto the Lord.
Yay! I got the
Joy, 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 joy
down in my heart. Where?
Down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart.
I got some joy, 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 joy down.
Go, Bernie. Carl, what's the matter? You don't look very happy.
It was a long day.
Oh, it sure was. And when I get home, I'm just going to fall right into bed.
Well, if you're as tired as all that, why are you acting so joyful?
Carl, I'm not acting. I am joyful.
For what?
Well, for starters, for you, Carl, and for you, Athena. Oh, you're so cute. And for you, Bernie, and for this diner, and for you, my friends, and most of all, for God.
I still don't get it.
Well, let me see. You know, Carl, in the Bible where it says, the joy of the Lord is my strength?
Yeah.
Well, that means that even when things aren't going the way that we think they should, that we can still have joy in knowing that God is always with us and that God wants to bless us. It's that deep down kind of joy that our problems can't touch.
So you always feel that?
No, to be honest with you, Carl, I don't. Sometimes I have to choose to be joyful. My feelings don't always do what I tell them to do. Now, Carl, how about a little laugh? A little smile?
Charity.
Come on, Carl.
I don't know.
Bernie, Athena, it is tickle time.
No, wait, I'll laugh.
Come on, Carl. There we
Stop
go.
it. I'm laughing.
Doesn't that feel much better?
I feel good now.
Do you want to hum with us?
Okay.
Let's go. Guys, you ready? Let's dance.